G'day guys, I'm out on another pig contract with my mate Bucket. We've got some pigs to chew into out on the sorghum stubble. Let's see how we go. I did arrive up here late yesterday afternoon. It was nearly dark by the time we got everything set up on the buggy, ready to shoot. So we jumped straight into things with the thermal gear. That's what I'll get into on the video to start with. That was last night. Then we'll fast forward to daytime, which is obviously now. We'll buzz around in the buggy this afternoon, see what we can find up in these hills, let those flats where the pigs were last night settle back down. Once that sun sets, we'll be back into them again tonight. There's those first two pigs through the head of one, into the chest of the one behind it, much smaller animal. That is the benefit of running a 308. But, how do I say this? I am having heaps of trouble with this 308 rifle. It is not self-loading. So frustrating. It is fine when we're testing it back at the house or on a range, and then I get out here and it's bloody playing up. Literally first shot, dead and fully cycle. So I'm either going to have to go back to the house and get my 223 and run that, or we're going to have to piss around with it and try and get it to work. Like I said, extremely frustrating when you need these tools to work and you have trouble with them. A few pigs here, another couple there, and a good mob there. Hey pig, hey! There's a little bit of a look in colour vision what I'm actually walking through to get in on these pigs. It's sorghum stubble, and that's what the pigs are chasing, the grain that's left on the ground after harvest. Absolutely charming weather to be out here doing this in the rain. Hopefully this settles. It's going to make the thermal conditions pretty crappy, but the pigs seem to be out in it, so shall we be. you did well to take that. He's a solid pig, that fella. Not too often they run when you hit him in the chest with a 308, but he did. Second one did the trick though. Just needed a turn. Yeah, go there. Oh, there's more pigs up in front, just straight ahead off the track.
Yep, across track.
Track. He seemed a bit unhappy.
Oh, like an okay pig actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm?
Yep. Nice shot. Nice shot.
That's a different one because you're out to the right.
Oh, there it is. There it is there.
Yeah. Lay down the track there. Oh,
They'll lose it.
I think they just ducked over the bloody roll. Oh, just there.
Back to the left.
Is that there? Yeah, what there?
Good pig. Back to the left. Yep. Nice shot.
You can see where I shot the stump, there's a hot spot on it.
Yep. Look, that looked like an okay pig actually.
Scruffy little fella with white socks. A decent mountain boar indeed. He's got a good set of hooks on this pig. I think he agrees. Yeah, no, he's spent his whole life growing them. We don't often get them like that up in here with all the rocks, so happy days. What do you think, mate? No. Oh, it's terrible. Too bad. Oh, it's a good idea. Now we're all confused.
Nice.
It started raining.
And there was nothing forecast, like.
One pig out there. Couple more up on the skyline. Two there. There's our first pig, 31 metres, 19, 20, very nice. And that's our fourth pig, 144 metres. The things you find, this poor little steer, it's got its head stuck in that knoll there, or a hole in this tree, so we'll see if we can get it out. If not, we'll let the property owner know that it's here and it's stuck in the tree. Bloody hell. We got him out. Poor bugger. He's had a lucky turn, that's for sure. He's certainly made a bit of a mess where he's been there. Hasn't been a short-term thing for him. You've got to wonder what's down in there that made him put his head in the first place, but cattle do pretty stupid things sometimes. I want to give a big shout out to Ben from Hunt the Night. He's the video supporter for this content. If you are in the market for anything thermal, anything else we're using coming out the end of the barrel, who knows? Go and have a look at his website. He offers great advice on thermal equipment and all these other tools. If you're in the market, check it out. I've got two pigs up here, one animal there, the other one over there, so I'll try and put myself kind of in the middle, see if I can get at them both. That defines the phase, just a flesh wound. That was my first shot. Let's put a hole clean through his ear. No wonder he took off like a scalded cat. Pulled him up after that though. That's what we're looking for. Let's go and say hello to them. Another solid little boar. That's that one that went for a bit of a run after the impact. I've hit him straight pretty much through the heart. It's punched through his shoulder plate. Working well. We're up literally in a big misty cloud bank, really high on the range. Not very nice conditions for thermal, actually terrible. Down on that screen there, left of that LRF marker, we've got a little line of deer walking across there. 934, 35, call it a K. That is very impressive that Thermtech is punching across there. I'm back running the 308 today. We had heaps of trouble last night with it. We just put it away and I went and got my 223, so I've given it a massive clean. We've changed a few things on it. Hopefully it reliably cycles. It seems to be okay. Fingers crossed. Got the professional chauffeur up here. He didn't think I was looking, but I've turned around after sticking in at that pig trap and he's cleaning the windscreen so I get nice footage. So down in the comments, I want everyone to give a big thank you to Bucket for trying to keep that windscreen clean in the mud. Having too much fun flying your drone around. I've stacked it into the trees. I don't know why the obstacle avoidance didn't work, but it seems fine. It's busted a prop off. Got spare ones of those. Everything else though, looks like it's still serviceable. Very lucky. got a few pigs out here on the face opposite where we're coming down in the machine, so I'm going to put a little bit of a stalk in, go for a wander on foot. I'm just waiting for him to feed up out of this tussock at the moment so I can see a little bit better. I'm only, I don't know, 75 metres from the pigs. There's one lucky fox. I've got pigs in that grass just there. I think you could say that was effective. All the pigs, no more. That's the first pig out of that group. A few more in the tussock. I was over on that little grassy face over there. Yeah, all little ones down as well. Good job. You know how you see people looking for footprints in the mud? How's that for a little bit of sign? There's a few in here. No, there's no cattle prints in here. They are all deer and pigs. It is properly wet and slippery out here today now after that rain last night. We are still getting around in this machine, but it had an impact on where we could get to last night, and it will again tonight. So lots of walking, great muddy feet, big black soil boots on. What you got to do though. That's super annoying. We've got a really low sun. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had 2 pigs up on that slope above me. I waited for a cloud to go over because I couldn't see through the scope at all. Fired the shot, decked the first one. The second one ran to the first pig and just stood there in the bushes. I could see it clear as day in my eyes. Could not see through the scope, just completely flared out. So yeah, very, very frustrating. I don't even know if that'll come up in the scope clips because I'm not sure what end of the lens system that flare was on, but yeah. Very annoying. I can't see a thing. Bloody sunlight coming through there, shining off all the optics.
Missed.
It didn't miss. Bloody hell. Sun's just about to duck down over our skyline. Fill some magazines up. I'm running the Fiocchi 150 EPNs in my 308 tonight. On the vehicle tonight we're running a Thermtech monocular. It's the Wild 635L. Seems really nice, 640 resolution, 35mm lens on the front, laser rangefinder on the bottom there. All the dials are on the top, including that little wheel in front of the orange thing, which is the focus. That's really nice, but the main thing, it's got a really strong Wi-Fi signal and it connects well to the iPad when remotely mounted. No complaints in that department, but we will still continue testing. There's our first pig out of that little engagement. Hot spot there. It's a pig laying down in the grass.
Hey.
I don't think I expected that many pigs to come out. We'd seen 3 under that tree. My mate was above me in the side-by-side about 400 metres up the paddock. He had eyes on where those animals were. I had to trust him that they were pigs down bedded in that grass. Fired the first shot. Animals sprung up everywhere. I think I hit 3 or 4 with my first round. Then a whole heap of them scattered everywhere. Makes a mess. I've got the first pig, I've got the next one in the gully. Third pig ran at me, threw me out a little bit. The other 2, they made it all the way up the hillside. A couple of long bombs, got them on the deck too. This one decided to run straight at me, gets the heart beating a little bit. End result, after a bit of a pivot, awkward position, 1 dead pig. It's 1,080 metres out there. That's a reasonably large group of pigs on the other side of that timberline. Just got to figure out if it is possible to get down there. We might have to foot it in, it's pretty wet. Wouldn't be ideal to drive the machine down there, that's for sure. Solo boar out there. Oh no, it's a sow with some small ones. This group of customers over here. Another really good little pig pad running through there. Straight under the fence, straight into the sorghum stubble. We're just heating up some dinner. We've got some pigs that we've shot in the paddock, only probably 50 metres away. We've looked down there in the thermal while we're waiting for things to heat up, and there's a fox that's come straight up that scent line on those dead pigs, so they certainly don't muck around to get in on those carcasses. We've got slow cooked Australian steak on the right there, some pumpkin and mashed potato, flameless heater packs, mint so we don't need a stove, and for dessert we've got some coconut rice pudding. I think that'll work. There's a good little pig pad for you. It's through this slash grass paddock, runs down there towards the creek, and that leads to the sorghum. Got one group of pigs there, and a reasonable sized group of pigs out there. That's been another fantastic shoot. A big thanks to my mate Bucket for the invite out for a hand. We've shot around 180 pigs, certainly not shy on the numbers. There's plenty of animals around here at the moment. Hopefully we're back soon enough on another job. If you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Ensure you subscribe to the channel with the bell icon on. I'd really appreciate it if you'd like to have a look at my Patreon, and I'll see everyone next time.